Okay, so welcome to your upper body workout. What we have today is about a 20-minute workout that is truly going to just focus on your upper body. I have two amazing participants here. This is Linda and Barb. You are going to see 3 options for every exercise that we do. It's so important that you go by what feels best for you. We're all going to look different doing this, so whether you are coming in at a more advanced place or more as a beginner, listen to your body. If it hurts, don't do it, and then we'll just move on to the next move. So we're going to get right to it. You hopefully have 2 sets of weights, a lighter and heavier set. Grab your lighter set of weights, and we're going to get warmed up. So we are bringing those weights up. This is going to be a shoulder press, tip over to tricep press. So we have a little bicep curl, shoulders, and then tip over. Okay, so you'll notice Linda doesn't have any weights. That is great. That is a wonderful warm-up when you're really just working on big range of motion movement. Okay, and then we want those lighter weights to make sure we give the muscles and joints proper time to warm up. So exhale and then inhale when you tip over. Good, let's do a couple more sets of these. Getting that blood flow moving. We're gonna do lots of multi-joint movement. Our goal is to get the most effective upper body workout that we can in the shortest amount of time. Push up, how many is that, Barb? 8. 1 to go, up, and push. Okay, so now a little bit of a warm up for the shoulders, a lateral raise to front raise. Okay, so weights are going out to the side, and then up. Good. So we're always thinking about our core. Keep your tummy pulled in nice and tight. Okay, if you feel any tension in your neck and shoulders, you can sit 1 or 2 of them out and then jump right back in. Okay, so upper body includes chest, back, shoulders, biceps, triceps. We're going to hit all of those muscle groups today. Good, let's do 2 more of these. Lift, and up. Good, 1 more set. Very good, we're setting our weights down. We are taking it down to the floor, and we're setting up push-up position. So I want you to keep your eyes on Linda for the modifications. We have 3 different options here. This is called push-up, plank to pike. The move looks like this. Push-up, we're gonna lift to a plank, and then lift our hips as high as we can into pike position. So Linda's got an option where she's only gonna lift to that plank, not up to the pike. Barb is modifying on her knees. And if you are ready to get right to it, you can stay up on your toes and lift. So inhale when you lower, exhale, push up. You wanna push your chest to your thighs. Okay, really engage your core there. We're getting the whole body involved in this move. Let's do a couple more. Always focusing on your breath. 1 to go. All right, we're into just push-ups. We're on our knees. Linda's gonna jump up and show an option against the wall. And if you feel like you wanna just start with wall push-ups, that is totally great. Okay, if you feel good and you want to be up on your toes, go ahead and do that. Good, let's do 4 more. Inhale, exhale. 1 to go. Sit back, unload, take a break. Press those hands to the floor. All right, guys, 1 more warm-up move and we're ready to go. We are coming into plank hold. We're down on our knees. Our chin is pulled back, tummy is tight. This is where you can stay, or you can kick those legs straight out. Okay? So, a lot of people think a plank hold is a core move. We have shoulder stabilization here as well. So alternate that knee tap down and up. Inhale, exhale, or you can just stay down on those knees. If you are on your knees, here's an option. Stay down on those knees and then just lift one knee up at a time. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, reset and just hold that plank. Belly button is pulled to the spine. Last 8, 6, here's 4, 3, 2, and lower the hips. Lift your chest. Very good, okay. We are warmed up. We're gonna lower the chest down. Hands are placed on your shoulders. Let's push up and sit. Hips back to heels. All right, so since we're warmed up, this is where we're gonna do a few stretches. Okay, this is much better to add some stretches in, you know, as you warm up than it is when you are cold. So let's come up on all fours. We're gonna push away from the floor, round up into that calf stretch, and then chest down, lift the chin and tailbone. Okay, push away and round up. Chest down, chin up. Let's push back onto our feet. Lift your hips. Okay, we're gonna grab under the toes and look between the knees. And then slowly work your way all the way up to the top. Release your wrists. Very good, okay, we are ready to go. So, you're gonna grab a heavier set of weights. We're gonna go back to that very first set that we did in our warm-up. Okay, you'll notice that we all have a different amount of weight. At any point, you can drop weights if you want to. So let's go right into that shoulder press. Shoulder press, tip over, tricep kick back. Okay, keep going. Now you'll notice from that side profile, when I tip over, I'm keeping my back nice and flat. There's a little bend in the knees. I'm not swinging my weights. Okay, and we're breathing. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more. Tip over, push, and 1 to go. We're gonna isolate shoulders, just that shoulder press, up and down. Okay, so reach as high as you can. Modify would just be not as high. Exhale up, inhale. Okay, if it hurts, don't do it, but you have to decipher the difference between the muscles burning. Okay, we want to embrace that and kind of work through that. Good, Barb's got that awesome option. 1 arm at a time, let's do 2 more. Okay, just kind of hang out here for a second, a little break for the shoulders, stretch that neck. We're gonna tip over and get right into triceps, so that same move. Tip over, and we've got those kickbacks, and we're gonna stick with these. Push those weights straight back. Exhale. You'll notice Linda's standing up a little bit higher. If you feel that in your back, make sure you stick with her on that. 2 more of these. Now alternate right arm, left arm, 1 at a time. That's a reciprocal movement. Exhale, work it. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, stand up, drop your weights. We're taking it down to the floor, tricep dips. Okay, now options, right here. Barb, if you want to face in, that way we can look at each other and motivate. Here's an option right here. Fist for wrist, if you are feeling any issues, and you want to just bring your hands in a little closer, Barb. Okay, so Linda's gonna stick with that. Next progression, we're right here. Bend those elbows, lift. Fingers are pointing right to your heels. Okay, inhale down. And Linda's gonna show an overhead option. If you don't care for the dips, she's gonna grab her those weights overhead press. Okay, stick with this pace or go faster. Down, up, up. Here's 4, 3, 2, slow it down again, okay? Take a break when you need to, jump back in. Now here's a disclaimer, these two girls both did amazing workouts yesterday, and here they are with sore muscles back doing it again. Here's 4, 3, 2, stick with these or fast, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, straighten those arms, 3, 2, 1, have a seat, release those wrists. Okay, so we want to talk about that, right? We want to get to that point where those muscles are burning, you can barely do a couple more reps. That is where results happen. It's where we make change. So you have to decipher the good pain, embrace it, and kind of lean into it. Okay, all right, we're gonna keep working triceps. This is called a tricep skull crusher. We are lowering down. Heaven forbid if you can't see me, move my water. The move looks like this. You can grab whatever set of weights feels best for you. Inhale as you lower. Now a couple of things on this. Make sure elbows are going right to your thighs. A lot of times we sweep those elbows way out to the side and then just lower to about a 90-degree angle and push up. Now next progression, it never hurts to add as many body hurts into the mix as we can. So we're gonna add that bridge lift with it. Inhale as you lower, exhale up. At any point if you need to, you can drop just to 1 dumbbell and stick with that. Okay guys, 2 to go. Now I want you to lower the hips down and we're gonna burn all those arms, tricep reciprocal, right here. Move, last 8. Hold on to those weights, they call these skull crushers for a reason. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, lower the weights down. Go ahead and come on up. Let's take a stretch. We're going to talk about that here too. Okay, so you might be thinking at this point, this workout is too hard. I don't feel good about myself. And what I want to encourage you to do is not judge yourself. We are all at different levels, and the only way we're going to improve and gain strength is if we stay repetitive with this. So, okay, you're doing great. We're standing back up and we are getting really close to the end. Okay, we're going to complement all of those push-ups that we did. Okay, before we do more push-ups, that is. And this is called a bent over row. So we're going to tip over at the hip. You have your heavier weights. We're going to pull those elbows back. And on every 4th one, we're going to stand up. Here we go. Pull up and right back down. Okay, now from a side profile, we are thinking about standing up and then back down. That nice flat back again. Okay, we're bent at the knees. Come on up. Shoulders are away from the ears. And again, you'll notice little Linda, she's just standing up a little bit taller. If you feel that in your back, stick with her. Okay, so really puff your chest out as you pull those elbows back. And make sure you're not doing this, where you're rounding through your back. Okay? Come on up. Now tip over. Palms are together. This is a piston roll. We're going to sweep that elbow right past the rib cage. Keep the core tight. Okay, keep going nice and strong. Here's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come on up. Drop your weights down. We're taking it right back down to the floor. We purposely have some push-ups while we are tired. Okay, so we're going back to that push-up plank pike, just like we did in the warm-up. Try to progress a little bit more into that. So, knees or toes, here we go. Push-up, plank, pike. Let's get a little bit of a rhythm going with that. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale as you push up. And you'll notice Linda might be sitting maybe every other one of these out. That's another way that you start to build up into your strength when you are starting out. Okay? Let's do 2 more of these. Push-ups are one of the best upper body strengthening moves we can do. We are on our knees, everybody. We've got 8 push-ups in a row. Inhale down, exhale up. Strong and steady. Keep going, good form. We never want to sacrifice our form. Okay, to keep going, 2 to go. And sit back, unload, big stretch. Very, very awesome work. Okay, we're done with push-ups. We are gonna come right back in to a little bit of focus into our back. Mid-low back, this is gonna strengthen our whole back side. So the move looks like this. We're on all fours. You're gonna hold a dumbbell, it's a row, into a reverse fly. You can stick with Linda with no weights, okay? Now, we typically are a little bit weaker in this area. So maybe go lighter weights initially and then build up onto it. Okay, elbow back and straight out. Now, next progression, you can kick the opposite leg out and take away some of that stability. Or from there, we go into that high plank. Okay, so you choose. Keep your core tight. And again, you can do fist for wrist like I am. Let's do 2 more. Good work, guys. 1 to go. And lift. Okay, let's release that weight. Take a little stretch. Just gonna hug that shoulder across. We're gonna get that other side working here right away. Okay, shake those arms out. So over on the other side, same thing, start on all fours. We're pulling the elbow straight back, out to the side. Okay, so it looks like this, a row and a reverse fly. Make sure that you're not doing this where you're rotating and swinging through your core. Hips and shoulders very stable to the floor. And then again, that big progression is right there. Okay, let's do 2 more on this side. And out. 1 to go. Drop your weight. Okay, let's do this. Just kind of hug that arm across. Okay, we're gonna stand up. We've got 1 set of biceps, 1 little set of shoulders left, and we're good. Okay, so grab your heavier set of weights. We're gonna bring those weights, elbows are kind of in front of the rib cage, curl up, hold. Now right arm goes down and up, left arm down and up, and then both arms. Okay, let's do that again. Right, squeeze, and then both. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit why strength training. Okay, this is where really change happens, guys. Okay, our muscle is our metabolism. It is so important for us to maintain that lean tissue. Okay, so no matter your goal, we should be strength training for the rest of our lives. We don't want to lose that lean tissue and lose our strength. That also very much affects our metabolism. Okay, so strong and healthy. I want you to do this workout at least 1 time a week, if not twice. Okay? All right, both down and up. All right, reciprocals now. We're gonna go right and left. so you might get to a point where you need to drop the weight and keep going at a lighter weight. That's awesome. That's called a drop set. That too is how we get stronger. So make sure as you're starting off, or no matter where you're at, that you kind of stick with that rule too. Squeeze the biceps, but keep your grip loose. 4 to go. Good. Burning out that bicep. 1 more. Now right in the middle, it's a little burnout set. Keep that grip loose. Linda has a smile on her face. She's having so much fun. Here's 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, drop your weights. Let's do a little stretch there. Thumbs are down, reach your fingers back. We are on to our very last move. Shoulders. All right, this tends to be a weaker area. I'm gonna go lighter weight. Linda's gonna not lift any weight, and you go by what feels good for you. It's a lateral to front raise, out to the side, then to the front. Okay, so we're standing tall. We're thinking about really good posture. Okay, exhale up. Now, sometimes when we work shoulders, that affects our trapezius. That's where a lot of us carry our stress and tension. So really pay attention. We want to bring these right to the edge, but not overdo it. Okay? And then same thing, if you want to sit 1 or 2 of them out and then jump right back in. Here's 2 more. We're going just for lateral raises out to the side. Now here's how you modify, bend the elbows. Okay? Here's 4, 3, we're almost there. 2, and you are done. Drop those weights. Very amazing work, you guys. Barb and Linda are stepping out of the video zone. Honestly, this is called very deep, deep friendship. I'm gonna give you a few stretches here, guys, before we send you on your way. So tricep stretch, grab that elbow, lean into that. All right, so now you got your strength training workout. Your diet is completely supporting your workouts, okay? We want to eat to fuel our body. So everything on your menu intermixes with the workouts as well. Let's reach back as if we were kind of grabbing a beach ball, or clasp your hands, open your chest, okay? And just kind of assess how you feel. Okay, if muscles are quivering and burning, that's the good kind of hurt. Okay, if you just kind of don't feel great in a specific area, then maybe assess that and pay attention. Okay, the next time, let's bring those palms together, reach to the mirror. So from the side it looks like this, we're separating the shoulder blades. Okay. All right, big shoulder circles. And one final stretch for the shoulders and neck. You're gonna tuck a wrist behind, left ear to left shoulder. Or you can be right here, pressing that right arm down. Okay, lift your chin, other side. Make sure you're keeping that shoulder down, ear to shoulder. Okay, hammer that water. We want to fuel that body. Big shoulder roll. Let's shake out those arms. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale up. Exhale out. One more deep breath. And exhale out as you are done. Awesome work.